What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. And in today's video, we're talking about the Detroit Pistons debut in preseason and my dog Gelo Ball. He did not play, but it is not all bad. We learned some good things last night.
And I'm hanging out with my dude, AB the Hero.
What's up?
We getting it down in the ball state, baby.
Hey.
Hey, AB, way to get out on the lane. How you get out on the lane?
What do you thought about that, Jay?
I like that. Yeah, I told you, he's a hustler for it.
Let's go. I'm out.
Alright, so let's get straight into the good news. Now, for the first time damn near this entire preseason, we have had a Gelo Ball sighting on the Detroit Pistons social media. Now, in the story, they posted some pregame workout and of folks warming up, and it doesn't really seem like Gelo's kind of warming up in this clip. Looked like he's just facilitating and passing rebounds and all of that stuff. So, which leads me to believe that he probably knew going into this game he was not going to play. However, this is the thing that I want y'all to see. They finally posted him actually in the post. You know how as all of the players are walking in, they did a little carousel and Gelo made that. That's a good sign. To me, that says that they are listening to the fan base and they are aware that folks want to see my dog. What I suggest is y'all go to that post, light it up, tell them thank you, this is what we've been waiting to see. And then I believe that in the next game we might actually get the Gelo Ball sighting on the court that we're looking for. Now let's go to the game, because I do not believe that Instagram sighting was the most positive thing for Gelo last night. That was a big thing, but when you look at the rotation of the Detroit Pistons last night, it looks like there's some opportunity for Gelo to play. All right, so the Pistons last night showed a 15-man rotation. This matters because typically on a team you have only 15 guys, and they play pretty much the entire normal roster for a team. Put that in comparison, the New York Knicks only played 11 guys last night. Only 11 guys. The Pistons went 15 men deep. Now, this is the first game of the preseason. As we know, as the preseason goes on, even though this is a short one, you can expect them to maybe taper off a little bit, right? I was saying that in my preview of this game that we expected some leg fatigue and all of that stuff, and they were going to have a high rotation. As I told you, the rotation was going to be crazy. I told you that in the preview of the game, and it showed up here. What I want you to also realize is that out of those 15 guys who played for the Detroit Pistons, 12 of those guys got over 10 minutes. That's a big deal. To me, what that says is this Detroit Pistons team is actually searching. They're wanting to evaluate talent. They need a sample size of being able to watch these guys play to make a good decision. That's good, because if the roster is 15 and you're playing all of these guys, you're going to need those other guys who are going to have to sub in. Where I spoke about this earlier, we're looking at this time in COVID, the NBA might actually end up expanding rosters just because they know that folks may test positive, and you don't want to be in a situation where you got a team who only got 4 guys, only got 6 or 7 guys in a rotation who can play during the regular season game. You need more guys on the bench. So I suspect that all of these, there's only 4 other guys on this Pistons team who did not touch the court. I believe that they're going to also do that same due diligence with those guys. Give them a shot, get a sample size, and let's see who can play. Now, here's the tough part about last night, and now we get into the negatives. The Detroit Pistons looked bad. The starting lineup, the first 6-7 guys in the game all came out of there with a negative grade in the plus and minus. Now, the guys who actually turned up and had a pretty good game last night and crept the Detroit Pistons back into that game were pretty much all of the young guys, the dudes who they're looking to evaluate, the dudes who are probably in direct competition with my man Gelo if he is ever going to like try to crack into the roster, not just like being on the team, but to actually get on the court, is those guys. And here's another thing. The Pistons picked up 4 guys in this last year's draft. 3 of them in the first round through trades and drafting and all of that stuff. 1 in the second round. All 4 of those guys played last night. Killian Hayes, the one who started, is the only one who walked out of there with a minus on his plus-minus score. So all of the fringe guys, those dudes showed up last night and played. So what that means to me is that when Gelo gets his opportunity, he is going to have to show up and show out, because a lot of these young dudes are ready to ball and they are balling. It's your main man, AB the Hero. We will be live again tonight for the Melo Ball game. I did a preview on that. Go check that out. If that video get 1,000 likes, I believe it was, we'll probably stream the game a bit as well. What else? If you were not on the live last night, you missed it, man. We had a good time. Folks was chilling, a lot of laughing and all of that stuff. But we're gonna keep the vibes going, man. Make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna turn up like we turn up. Let's go.
Baby, let's go. I'm out.